Today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas, we're going to make these really cute ghosty pies. Stay tuned.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you're about to be told began with the holiday worlds of old. Now you've probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun.
Welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. My name is Doug, and today we're going to make something really cool for Halloween. It's a ghosty pie, so stay tuned. Okay, so you might be saying, what are we going to need to make our yummy and fun ghosty pies? Well, first of all, you're going to need pie crust. Now I'm using Pillsbury pie crust. There's 2 pie crusts in here. We're going to kind of like roll it out a little bit onto this board here. I lightly floured it. And we also need a cookie cutter ghost shape. Now you can draw your own if you wanted to and just cut around your design. But I have this one and I thought I'll just use this one. And this is a really good size maybe for a pie. I am going to be making 2 pies, one for me, one for Yvonne. and and I'm going to fill it with some cherry pie filling. Now you can use cherry pie filling, you can use blueberry, any pie filling you would like. Now for the ghost, you do need some. This is a piping tip for when you ice cupcakes or cakes or anything like that. Now it has a circle at the bottom, so I want 2 eyes, and I thought this would be a really good size for the eyes of this ghost. And then we need a mouth, and I thought this one would be really good for the mouth. I think that would be a perfect size. So with the cherry pie filling, like it's gonna show in the eyes and the mouth. You could use blueberry, would make it dark, like a dark orifice, but I think the cherry with it's like it may be bleeding or something like that. Get as creative as you want. Anyway, so we're going to cut those out. We are going to brush it with a little butter before we put it in the oven. The oven will be at 425 degrees and we'll probably bake it for around 12 minutes or so. And then we're going to put a lemon glaze on there. It's a lemony glaze. It'll be white, but we're going to add a little lemon to the glaze. All right, let's start making it. Okay, so we have our pie crust here. Now, one thing you need to know about your pie crust, you need to leave it out just a little bit. Make sure from the refrigerator it's actually still a little cold, because watch what's going to happen. It's going to stick a little bit. So you don't want that to happen. I'm going to try my best just to roll it out. It could be a little bit more at room temperature. And as you can see, this pie crust is thin. So I'm only going to I'm going to be making one ghosty pie. Okay. One ghosty pie. All right, so there's one. The other one I'm just going to open up. This was in the refrigerator, like I said. So we don't really have to roll anything out. It's already thin enough, but we are going to use our cookie cutter. And I'm just going to do that to get my shape. Put the rest to the side. I'm going to do the eyes. It's going to be so cute. And then the mouth. Look how cute. Can you see that? All right, so what we want to do is put this to the side. So I'm going to just put this to the side over here. And then I want to do another one. And this is the one we're going to roll out. Hopefully we can get need just a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. And then this just fits perfectly here. And we will have a little waste here. Maybe you could use it for something else. But you can see I have my two ghosts now. Okay, so I'm going to roll this one out now and do the same exact thing. Be careful when you open it up. I'm going to get just a little bit more flour. Just want to make sure nothing is going to stick. That looks good. Get my ghosty. Put this over here and do my eyes. And then do my mouth. It's so cute. I just love how they look. Put him over here. And then I'm going to roll out this next one. I'm actually using the dough from the other one, so we'll definitely have enough dough for 2 pies, like I said. Okay, so I rolled out my other part of the pie. I'm going to use my ghosty again. Good. So this is the extra you have from these 2 pies. So whatever you can use it for. But this is just the flat bottom. All right, so now I'm going to fill it. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to get our pie crust and just place our cherry filling and kind of like fill up. Don't go to the very edge. You want to leave some space because we're going to be putting our ghost together. A little bit on the arms, just a little bit. And maybe a little bit over here. A little bit down here. So you got to be really careful when you're putting your filling in. You just don't want to go too close to the edge. And then all we do is place, let's make sure the top gets a lot of those cherries. And then we're just going to place this ghost on top like this. And then you might say, okay, well, how's it going to stick together, Doug? Well, we got some melted butter. And all I'm going to do is brush. I should have done this before I put this on top. But just brush the edge with some melted butter. Just a little bit. And then what we do is we're going to get our fork like this, and we're going to just press down like this, going on the edge. So make sure you put your butter on first so you don't have to lift up your ghost. If anything kind of spills out a little bit on the side, don't worry about it. You can always clean that up. I like how that one cherry is popping out of his eye. So you can have so much fun. And kids will love this. They will love this. I mean, heck, I'm an adult and I love it. And they're going to taste really, really good too. All right, so once that is done, just going to brush the top with some more butter. Some of that melted butter. Real easy. Now, when you bake it, it's probably going to spill out a little bit, and that's okay. Don't worry about that. It'll add to the ghoulish feel. And that's all it is. I mean, how easy is that, people? So what you want to do is just get a spatula, lift it up from the bottom, and we'll just place it on this silpat and watch it bake. Just put it on top of the silpat. So don't worry if a little bit spills out. You can clean that up, and it's going to look awesome. Okay, I wanted to show you before I put them in the oven what they look like. And don't they look so cute? Oh my gosh. So they're going to bake once again at it's 425 for around 12 minutes or so. You got to check it, make sure it's lightly golden. And then we're going to add that lemon glaze to it. Yum. Okay, so while your pies are in the oven, what you can do is start making your glaze. So we're going to use 1 egg white. So we have to separate our eggs. And I'm just going to use the egg white on this. We have 1 cup of powdered sugar. So egg white from 1 egg, large egg. And we're also going to use approximately a teaspoon or so of lemon juice. All right. So let me add this to the powdered sugar. Remember that was 1 cup of powdered sugar. And then the lemon juice. And then we're just going to mix that up on a low speed. And of course, you want to taste it, see how it tastes. Oh, yeah. Yummy. But you know what? I think I'm going to add just a little bit more lemon juice, just a little bit. So be careful. You know, I'm using a fresh lemon. You don't want to get any seeds in there. Yeah, see, that looks really good. Perfect. Give it a taste. Yes, that's it. Excellent. Just a little more than a teaspoon of lemon. Okay, so I just got them out of the I got them out of the oven and they look so good. Let me show you up close. So they look so good. So you can see the sides there are golden brown. That's what you want. Golden brown. And you can see all these little spotty things here from the dough. Don't worry about that. We're going to be adding the glaze on top of that. It's going to look really awesome. But look how the eyes and the mouth, bloody eyes and bloody mouth. Very ghoulish. Okay, so you do want to let these set, let them cool just a little bit, actually a lot. You definitely want to let these cool, and then you're going to add the glaze. Now, I put the glaze in the refrigerator for now, so this will probably take about 15 minutes or so for it to cool and cool down, and then we'll add the glaze to it. Stay tuned. Okay, so once they have cooled down, I just put the glaze in this little squeeze bottle here. You don't have to do this. I just find it a little bit easier because you can do your own little designs. Have as much fun with this as you want. You could just, if you don't want to use the squeeze bottle, you could just add it on with a spoon or a spatula. but I like doing it with the squeeze bottle. This looks so cute. Perfect. And there you go, guys. Look how cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer them to this tray here. I put some of those paper doilies again that I usually use so they can rest on it. And I cannot wait to take a bite of these. Look how cute those look. They look so cute. One for me, one for Yvonne. Thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. Hopefully you enjoyed making our spooky ghosty pies, and they're really easy to make. And like I always say, if you want that homey vibe, or I should say spooky vibe, then you need to subscribe. And please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living. Bye-bye. Gotta have a bite. I cannot wait. Yum. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm.